Hey guys, Drew Ellingson here. Welcome to Steep. So what is Steep? Steep is like the Winter Olympics kind of game. You play as a snowboarder, you play around and do tricks, you get a wingsuit, a paraglider, you get to pick your outfits, you get a whole bunch of different stuff. And it's basically just an open world, well, not really an open world, a sandbox for you to just mess around in and do cool tricks. So in Steep, there isn't really a story. You're just kind of a snowboarder trying to become famous, and that's all it is. Like, you just do tricks and you get points or money or whatever the point system is in this game. Now on to the actual review. You'll see by the background footage right now that the UI is very clunky. The controls, it's probably not made for PC, but it exists on PC, and the controls are terrible. It's just complete garbage. Especially if you're trying to be in the air using the wingsuit, it's impossible. It's impossible to tell what you need to do, how you need to do it, and it's just so clunky. And that's not acceptable, really, because this game came out not too long ago. It probably came out at most 3 years ago. But I've been seeing videos about it from people because they had just released new content. And they should have fixed something like this on PC, especially since they were giving it away for free on PC for a little bit on Uplay. But once you get into the meat of the game, it doesn't really feel clunky because all you're using is WAS and D and spacebar to do tricks, which is pretty cool. It's really fun when you pull off great tricks like backflips or something in the air. You just feel good. But your character gets hurt all the time, and you just fall. The physics are really entertaining in this. It's very ragdoll, like you just saw there in the background footage. And I enjoy that type of games. I guess not really in a sports game. They shouldn't really have it. They should have it be more realistic. But I guess Ubisoft's never really had that good of controls or physics. Like every single vehicle in their games feels like you're rubbing an ice cube across the floor. The game, I feel like, was made for you to not take it seriously, considering the amount of outfits that you have that are like giraffes or something. But I feel like the game is more of something that you play while you're doing something else, like listening to a podcast or something. Something that you don't need 100% of your focus on, really. It's not something that like you need to pay attention to every little detail, like Red Dead Redemption. It's more of a game like an arcade racer, like Burnout, where you just having fun and not really caring about what's going on. And that's pretty much what this game is. It's just a game where you mess around in and just have fun. So what do I mean that it has no story? Well, it has these beautiful graphics like the background footage you're showing, which is the opening shots of the game, which just shows this beautiful, picturesque landscape, right? The French Alps. And then it's just, that's it. There's like no other cutscenes. There's nothing else. All it is just gameplay of you snowboarding. And you go to another place and snowboard, or ski, or use a hang glider. And that's pretty much it. There are a few other types of things, but I think those are just DLCs. But I mean, look at how good it looks, but then you just feel empty, like you just saw a great looking movie, but then there's nothing else. So what would I compare this game to of like other games that I've played? You guys probably haven't seen them. There were older videos of mine that were Skate 3. Which really reminds me of this. Clunky controls, ragdoll physics, and you don't really need to pay attention to it since there's not much of a story. Like in the other game, all you're trying to do is sell skateboards. This game, you're just trying to become famous. And you have all these spots where you can do tricks off of, but it's hard to do them since there's bad controls. In a game like Skate 3, where there's more of an open world and not just trees and snow, it really works like that for you to just go around and not pay attention to what's going on. But in here, it's just like, oh, jump off of that since it's the only thing there. There's no real choice in the matter. Like, you just have a bunch of boulders for you to jump off of, and that's about it. I just feel like. So out of 10, what do I give this? With the good graphics, bad physics, no story, and it just being a mess around game. I'd say probably a 6, maybe a little more. It's really a game that's made. You guys have probably seen like commentary YouTube channels. They probably use this game in the background footage while they're doing stuff. I just feel like that's what this game really is made for, just to look at and just have something going on, not just nothing. So I'd say I enjoyed it personally in certain moments, and other moments when it's all clunky, you don't really like it. But 6, I'd say, is the score. And now let me just give you me doing a bunch of tricks with cool music for probably 5 minutes or something.